Welcome to Thrively.io. The following video series will be your guide to setting up your Thrively.io account to better manage your leads, customers, projects, invoices, and receivables. Getting started. Welcome to our first tutorial. We'll be going through setting up a Thrively.io account. To start off, visit Thrively.io/home/signup to start the registration process. Fill in your details and continue to the next step. Each team on Thrively.io is set up on the cloud, and you'll have your very own subdomain. This lets multiple users access the same account in different locations. Choose a subdomain name that represents your business and continue. This will send a verification email to the address you provided in the previous step. Great, you're all set. The next tutorial will take you through your company dashboard on Thrively.io. Dashboard Overview. As soon as you enter into your account, you'll see the dashboard. The dashboard is designed for you, the business owner, to see your company's performance at a glance. The initial stats will show your cash flow, which has a snapshot of the past 6 months' receivables and received payments. The proposals graph, which shows your pending, won and lost sales opportunities. Draft invoices shows the invoices you have to review, while overdue receivables shows invoices pending for more than 30 days. Prospected projects shows the number of leads and prospects created every month, while lead conversations and classification shows how your sales team is performing. Project activity provides quick, high-level view of your latest projects. Right below the Thrively.io logo on the left-hand side, you can see the main menu. Hover over it to expand the menu to show the available options. The top right corner will have your name with a drop-down menu, which will open up your profile settings, user settings, manage subscription, and organization settings. Move on to the next tutorial and learn how to customize these settings. Profile settings. This is where you can upload a profile pic and change your username on Thrively.io. Upload your best pic. Make sure your name is displayed correctly and you're good to go. Move on to user settings next and learn how to set up your team on Thrively.io. User settings. Before adding prospects and projects, make sure to add the users required to run your organization. There are 4 different types of user roles in Thrively.io, each with a specific purpose. If your organization does not have multiple roles, you may use all features as the super admin. Super admins. Super admins have control over everything and have the ability to change roles of other users. We recommend keeping this role as limited as possible. Account managers. Account managers are in charge of specific customers in the CRM. They can be assigned specific sales leads to work on and convert into clients. Project managers. Project managers are the heads you nominate each project to. Whether you are the project manager or you have a dedicated team member, the project manager communicates with the respective users in the team and adds the project to billable once complete. Admins. Admins are limited to user administration. They can send invites to users and manage all user administration-related tasks. The User Settings section has 2 tabs, Users and Invitations. Click on the Invitations tab and then the Add User icon to invite any user type with their email address. Once created, you will see the list of pending invites, and once the invites have been accepted, they will be added to the relevant user group. Move on to the next tutorial and learn how to set up your organization settings. Organization settings. Once your user accounts are in order, you can set up your default organization settings to help you run Thrively.io more effectively. Once you navigate to Organization Settings, the landing page will present you with the tabs for Organization, Project Status, Billing Methods, and Invoice Settings. Tapping on the Edit icon will open up the options to change settings in each category. Under Organizations, you can fill in your basic details, which include your organization's name, address, contact number, and email address, and change the default image to your company's logo. These settings will automatically be added to the invoices you create, so it's always better to set these up before anything else. Project Status Management will let you adjust your deliverables and pipelines according to your specific needs. If the basic settings look okay, you can ignore this step and leave things the way they are. Clicking the Edit button allows you to change the names associated with some steps. The billing methods allows you to select your pricing model, whether you charge a recurring fee or a single flat one-time fee. The invoice settings allows you to set up default fields for your invoices, including taxes and payment instructions. Move on to the next tutorial and learn how to manage your subscription to Thrively.io. Manage subscriptions. The Days Remaining tab provides a countdown of the number of days left for your free 2-month trial. You can pay for your subscription using PayPal or credit card. We accept American Express, Visa, and MasterCard payments. To pay and subscribe, click on the PayPal button or fill in your credit card details below it. You can also extend your trial by inviting your friends. Share the invite URL with a friend and ask them to sign up. If they do, you get a 1-month extension for your free trial. Use your 6 invites to win up to 6 months of free usage. Lead. Ready to start adding leads and closing those sales to help your company thrive? Great! Let's get started. Each sale starts with a lead. Once you have a lead, select Add Lead, and a description box of the lead will open up. When you're adding a lead, you can add the company information. Type in a new company or select an existing company you're working with, and a contact name, new or existing. If it's a new contact, fill out the contact information and address of the new contact. Don't forget to add in some details in the project for your own reference. You can designate a lead owner as well if you want to assign someone to follow up. You can also filter leads by My Leads to isolate leads for which you're designated as the lead owner. Prospect. Once you've had a discussion with your lead and submitted a proposal, you're ready to escalate them to a prospect. Tap on the Convert Lead icon in your lead list to start. During this process, you'll be prompted to select the probability of the prospect converting based on how confident you are that you can close the sale. Once you're done, the prospective project will open up as a proposal. Move on to the tutorial under Proposals to find out the next step. Proposals. Proposal appear when you convert a lead to a prospect. Here, you can select the stage your proposal is in, from pre-sales up to the point you win the deal. If the project doesn't come through, select Project Lost to archive that client record. Once you close the sale and mark the pipeline item as won, you'll receive a pop-up box to move the pipeline item into a project. At this point, you will need to add a project manager and an expected delivery date. Move on to the next tutorial about companies to learn how your list of client companies gets created. Companies. Once you create a project, you'll notice that it can no longer be seen on the Leads or Prospects section. Instead, the company the project is associated with can be seen in the Company section. More specifically, under your active companies. Companies at Lead and Prospect stage also show up when you filter by all companies. You can also click the Add New button to add a company directly to your client company list as well. Projects. Each project gives you 2 options, View Project and Create Draft Invoice. Clicking on View Project enables you to edit it or view a comprehensive history of the project and its billing history. Create Draft Invoice lets you start creating the invoice so that you can submit the invoice once the project has been completed. As the super admin, you can submit bills directly to clients. Your account managers can do the same. Your project managers will submit invoices to you, which you can review and submit to clients. Check the tutorial for the Billables section to understand how to manage your invoices. Billables. Congratulations! You've just finished working on your project and you're ready to submit the invoice to your client. Selecting Submit Invoice opens up the invoice editor one more time for you to go through and make sure the invoice details are just right, from taxes reference numbers to payment methods. You can also attach estimate files along with the invoice you're about to submit. Once that is done, tap on the Save button to save your progress. Then you can select Preview to see what the mail is going to look like. If everything looks good, select Create and the final pop-up box will appear. Here you can make sure the target email address is correct and also if there are additional email addresses you'd like to send the message to. Once that's done, we're ready to go. You'll receive an email notification when there's an invoice to be reviewed or if an invoice you submitted is rejected. Move on to the tutorial about receivables to understand how to keep track of payments once you've submitted the invoice. Receivables. Welcome to the final step of your workflow. You've added leads, converted prospects, and drafted invoices. Now, the only thing that remains is to confirm payments. Simply head over to your receivables section and click on the Add Payment button. Type in the date you received the money, and you're all set. If you leave the partial payment box unticked, Thrively.io will assume that you have received the full outstanding payment. Overdue receivables shows invoices that have been outstanding for more than 30 days. You'd probably want to hurry up on these clients a bit. Congratulations! Everything is now in place for your business to thrive.